Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so basically, here's a son that killed his whole family. Think of an axe or something. This has been going on for years and years and years. This trial, he's been found guilty now. Okay, so now they're talking about some sport. I don't know who Ashwan Willemse is. I'm assuming he's some colored sportsman or politician. They're both wearing ANC shirts, so who knows? Let's see here. You know, as we are already in Freaky Town. This is all messed up news this week. Horrible news. So many murders and violence. Really horrible. Okay, so they're just basically saying a lot of South Africans are still getting the same treatment. Who knows from what? Yawn. Whatever. No news. Okay. They're not really saying anything. Okay, and that is just part of that incident probably. Some rugby incident it has to be, because Nas and Nick were big South African rugby players back in the day. So it must have been rugby related. 2 of the 3 runner poachers arrested on bail. Let's see what bail they got. Probably $100. Anybody wanna bet me? Let's see here. Maybe even less. 3 suspects have been arrested. Oh, good. They were all denied bail. I hope nobody took that bet from me. Okay. 25-year-old, 29-year-old. No, here's a guy that's out on bail for attempted murder, and he's out on $150 bail. Attempted murder and house robbery. So he broke into a house and tried to murder the person in the house, and he's out on $150 bail. And there's another man, 39, he's out on $350 bail for rhino poaching. So for attempted murder and house robbery, you need to pay $150 bail, and then for rhino poaching you need to pay $350 bail. Yeah, man, it's a bit messed up. Not very good. Now that person with attempted murder and house robbery, a violent criminal, is out on $150 bail just to keep on doing what he's doing. Who knows if he'll even go to court again? Who knows? So they found 3 more poachers. Had a stop and search, they were caught. And they had a lot of money. And they actually had the ear and a nose as well of a rhino. Probably selling that to the Chinese as well. It's quite funny the fact that they have the rhino stories, and then smack bang in the middle they just hide a little news bulletin about some other guy that's out on bail. $150 bail for attempted murder and house robbery. You know? That's how little people care about that in South Africa now, because it's so normal. It's just so normal. Attempted murder in South Africa is just as much as murder. It's about 50 to 60 people per day. Attempted murders. It's the same with manslaughter. 50 to 60 manslaughters every day, you know. You add that all up, that's a lot of serious violence. Real serious violence. No. The rape accused appears before Warrington's Magistrates Court. More rapes, all normal in South Africa. 3 violent criminals in Limpopo, hefty sentences. Let's see what a hefty sentence is in South Africa. Probably 30 years. Let's see here. Violent crimes, 2 separate incidents, 38 years imprisonment. Let's see here, a 24 and a 26-year-old was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment for house robbery. Okay, yawn. Okay, 48-year-old woman was attacked at her home by 3 armed men. So it's not just house robbery. The woman was in the house. They attacked her. There's a lot more involved than just house robbery. But I got 10 years for house robbery. Just forget about the fact that the woman was attacked. Violently. Totally assaulted. You know, she has to go and carry that damage. It's not like she's not there and she comes home and they actually ransacked her house. No. Violence portrayed against the poor women. Firearms. There you go. There you go. Firearms involved. They get 10 years. She was assaulted as well with the firearm. They beat her on the head until she complied violently in front of her children. 10 years. Yawn. Double yawn. Wow. That is amazing. Really, South Africa hefty fines. Took her wedding ring and the little money she had. Poor black lady. Husband's probably out working somewhere remotely, trying to give her a little bit of money. Successfully track down the suspects. Woo woo, you know, give them 10 years for that evil. Should get at least 25. Get out in 5 years' time. They resisted arrest, shot at the police, so basically because they shot at the police, they've got attempted murder case against them because of that. Shot one of the criminals' legs off. Good. You know, I'm not really that happy of people getting maimed, but it's definitely not justice for that lady getting 10 years for that kind of violent crime against her. That's not justice. So there's another sentencing. 12 years imprisonment for murder. 12 years imprisonment for possession of a firearm without a license. And 3 years imprisonment for possession of ammunition. Let me get this. So in South Africa, possession of an unlicensed firearm gives you the same amount of prison time as murder. 12 years. So in reality, this person is basically getting what, about 6 years, 7 years of prison time? Maybe even less. You know? Because it all runs concurrently, not consecutively. It's all running at the same time. You know? For murder. You're not talking culpable homicide here. Not talking about anything else. Murder. It's praising them. It's so amazing. Yeah, man. Give the murderers 5 years, they come out again and they do the same. And they go back to jail hotel. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. Good that the police caught them, but really the justice system is failing the people and the police. That is not justice. 5-6 years for a life, that is not justice. That kind of damage to this poor lady, that is not justice. Not one bit. They act like they got 38 years imprisonment. That is just adding it all up. 38 years in total for 4 people. You know? And you've got murder, attempted murder, assault, violent assaults, got all kinds of evil stuff in there. Unlicensed firearms. shooting at policemen. All of that. For what? 3 people or 4 people? 38 years. Yawn. Triple, quadruple yawn. That is not justice. Yeah. Okay, let's get that all set.